Hello, beautiful sassy ladies. This is Katie, your dating and relationship coach, and I make videos for women who want to attract and keep high quality men. So, today's video, I want to talk about high value woman attraction mindset. Okay, so as you know, I'm all about mindset. Mindset is everything. And if we want to attract men, high quality men into our life, we need to take care of this. Okay, we have to take care of how we're thinking, because how we're thinking is going to dictate how we're going to show up in our life and around men. And if we're showing up the best way we can, then men will respond and react to us in the best way, right? So today I want to talk about two different kinds of thoughts you're probably going to have. There are thoughts that create attraction with men and thoughts that doesn't create attraction with men. To start with, I want to talk about 3 thoughts that doesn't serve you if you want to attract men, and you want to be onto yourself, because these thoughts will probably sneak into your mind at some point if you're dating. And you just want to catch yourself. You want to catch yourself. You want to investigate them. You don't want to just blindly believe them without a little bit of investigation and just being curious about why you're thinking these thoughts, right? If we question our thoughts, we start to break them down a little bit, and they become less of a hold on us, especially the ones that can be very destructive and make us show up in a very low value way. The first thought that repels men is, I did something wrong. This probably will look like, oh no, I texted him too much. I said this crazy thing. He must think I'm a nutbag now. He must think I'm a drama queen. I reacted too strongly. I shouldn't have done this. I shouldn't have done that. Literally, waking up in a panic. Sometimes I will just be doing something normal, like exercising or cooking dinner. Then all of a sudden this thought washes over me. It just punches me in the face. That, oh no, I shouldn't have said this. I shouldn't have done that. Now he's going to pull away. That it's like a really strong gut reaction, all over sensation of, oh no, crap, I screwed up. Really, really investigate this thought. Don't always believe it. Okay, this is sometimes what coaches call a thought error, where your brain will serve you a thought that seems like you need to pay attention to it. It is important, it is necessary, when actually if you believed it and you ran with it and you reacted to it, you're going to cause more trouble in your relationship. You will actually push men away. And I see this so often with women. They will react to this thought thinking it's true. They really did do something wrong, and that's why he's pulling away. And she will go into this low value energy, this needy, clingy, desperate, graspy, chasey kind of energy, right? And, text him too much, or, become a people pleaser, validation seeking, just being fake, not being genuine, because she thinks she's screwed up and now she has to fix it, make it up to him, because, or else she's going to lose him. Be very careful of that thought. Second thought, I can't fail or be rejected. Or a variation of this could be, I'm afraid to fail. I'm afraid to be rejected. So when you have this thought, I can't fail, I'm afraid of a feeling, I'm afraid to be rejected, most likely what you're going to do is you're going to clam up and you're going to shut down. You will shut down the connection. And I see some women, they have this feeling of being closed off and a lack of connection, when really it's just that fear of not wanting to be rejected, not wanting to look stupid, or not wanting to, feel a certain feeling, right? That's what they're feeling, the resistance of the feeling. And when you shut your emotions down and you clam up, you close up, naturally the man is not going to be connected to you. You're not going to be connected to him. And that's why a lot of men disappear at this point. Because we want to build relationships for the connection, because we feel compelled to go closer to that person. If you shut down because of your fear, he's going to disappear. There's no connection to be made. You're not open to that connection. And I think the most sad thing about this is you're not even aware that you're creating this yourself. A lot of women aren't aware. So I just want to point this out. If you're not feeling a connection with a man, with anybody, the reason is the way you're thinking. Is because you're afraid to open up? Is it because of a judgment you have about him? Some kind of thought that is making you shut down. And that could be because you're afraid to fail, you're afraid to look stupid, you're afraid of a feeling, so you protect yourself, you resist by, putting your walls up. Number 3, when you find yourself thinking, I should, I want, I shouldn't be doing this, he should be doing that, he shouldn't be doing this. Okay, any variations of that? I should, I shouldn't, he should, he shouldn't. He should have called by now. He should be asking me out by now. He should be stepping up. He shouldn't be busy right now. He should treat me better. He should respect me more. We'll feel frustrated. We may end up beating ourselves up. We may go down this shame spiral. We may just get super depressed. You may look for evidence where you're unworthy, or evidence that, he's not the right guy for you and how he's all wrong. We will often act in a very demanding, manipulative way, or we'll do the push-pull thing and try to gain some kind of control. And a lot of what that is you feeling entitled to a certain result without really doing the work for it. And when I mean doing the work, I don't mean doing something for him to get a result, but actually it's just taking responsibility. Doing the work is about taking responsibility over how you're thinking and how you're showing up. So that's what I mean when I say you're not willing to do the work. Because the truth is, it's easier to not do the work. It's easier to just run with our default thinking and expect things to just be served to us without us having to do anything different than actually work for it, right? So be very mindful of that entitlement mentality. Okay, babies are like this, right? If babies don't get their way, if a child doesn't get their way, they will scream, they will throw themselves on the ground, they will cry, they, throw tantrums. Like, they will do the most manipulative things to get their way, because it works, right? That's what children do. So you got to be careful you're not doing the same thing. I have interviewed so many men, especially men, if you're in your 30s, 40s and up, especially men in that age bracket, if you start to pull that kind of stuff with men in 30 plus, they're not going to put up with that shit. Okay, sorry, ladies. They don't have time for that, especially high quality men. They're going to see through that so fast, and they're going to run the other way. Okay, young men will not know any better, right? So they will put up with it. But older men, especially 30 plus with options, good quality men, will not stick around, right? We have to own that behavior. We have to take responsibility. We have to start acting like an adult and not like a child. Those are the thoughts that will repel men away. So now, what are the thoughts that is going to attract men to you? Number 1, I want to be me. Okay, great thought, right? I want to be me. I just want to be me. I don't want to be anyone else. I don't want to pretend to be someone I'm not. I don't want to just say things to try to impress him and, run around doing a bunch of stuff to impress him. I just want to be myself. Such a beautiful thought. Number 2, I'm willing to risk rejection, or I'm willing to feel all of my emotions. This is where I say, if you're willing to look stupid, look crazy, feel disappointed, feel rejected, feel like a failure, feel embarrassed, feel humiliated, right? If you're willing to go there, this is what's going to help you with the first mindset. This is what is going to help you be yourself. Just show up how you want to show up. And if you happen to feel rejected and disappointed, bring it, right? Bring the feelings, because at least you're honoring yourself. At least you're being authentic. At least you're showing him who you really are, and you can start the relationship off being who you are. No lying, no dishonesty. Thought number 3, I surrender to what is. If it's not happening fast enough, if he's not texting you at a certain time, if he's dating other women, if he's not committing to you yet, you're not happy about any of that, there's going to be resistance, there's going to be tension, you're going to probably revert back to a child, okay? Rather than just surrendering to what is. We can't control men. Let men be how they want to be. Let them act how they want to act, okay? If they want to have fun, if they want to go out with friends, if they want to do whatever, let them. Just surrender it. Now, surrendering to it doesn't mean we have to love it, right? We don't have to love the situation. Sometimes we don't even have to like the situation, but we just surrender to it. We just accept that this is how it is, and I'm just going to embrace how it is. Number 4, I don't allow men to waste my time. So many of you allow men to waste your time. So many of you are waiting for a man to give you a signal, to do something to make you feel a certain way. Right? A lot of you are trying to manipulate a man to, do something, to say something, to show up a certain way so you can feel a certain way. While you're waiting, guess what you're actually doing? You're wasting your own time. Don't allow a man to waste your time. Don't waste your own time, okay? The amount of time I have spent analyzing a man, being anxious over a guy, not texting me, wondering what he was thinking, what he's doing. I wasted months focusing on him and waiting for him to do something so I can feel better. Months. Meanwhile, I could have spent that time attracting another guy, right? I can't control him. If he doesn't want to commit to me, if he doesn't want to chase me, he doesn't want to be my boyfriend, that's fine. I'm not waiting around for him. I'm going to use my time wisely and instead go out, have fun, and attract another guy, right? A guy who will step up, who will give me the attention I want. And never wait for a guy to give you what you want. Also, don't manipulate him to give you what you want, right? There's plenty of guys out there. You don't have to hang around for this one. Think about all the times that I've wasted, and it's just so embarrassing. Like, I could have gotten so much more things done if I hadn't have wasted my own time worrying about him. Okay, so those are the 4 mindset that I have for you to attract men in. Those 4 thoughts will attract men. It will make them feel like you're your own woman. You own your life, you own your heart, and you're not afraid to be authentic. You're not afraid to show up and be open to anything, right? That's really, really attractive. Versus thoughts that repel men, which is all about shutting down, closing off, being afraid to feel your emotions, and also going into that needy, people-pleasing, validation-seeking place, which is all very, very unattractive. So that's my video for this week. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like this video, please like me and leave me a comment below. I love reading all your comments. And share it with a friend if you think this is helpful and this is useful. And I will be back with another video next week.